If you invest $500 a month for 40 years, you could end up a multi-millionaire. Sounds amazing, right? But what if I told you that that millionaire might only have a fraction of today's purchasing power in today's dollars, while someone else, earning the same returns, could end up with twice that purchasing power? The difference isn't better investing. It's whether you let your contributions grow with your income, or let inflation quietly eat away at your future. Most people focus on investment returns. But there's another force working against you every year: inflation. At about 3% a year, prices double roughly every 24 years. That means what costs $50,000 today could cost close to $100,000 in the future. If your savings don't grow faster than inflation, your lifestyle shrinks, even if your account balance grows. So today, we're comparing two people who both invest wisely, but only one protects their purchasing power. Here's what both investors do. They invest in a broad stock market index fund. They earn an average annual return of 11%, close to the historical market average over the last 90 years. And they invest for 40 years. The only difference? How their monthly contributions change over time. In the first scenario, you invest $500 a month. That's $6,000 a year. And you never increase it. Over 40 years, you contribute about $240,000 total. At 11% annual growth, that could grow to roughly $3 million. On paper, that looks incredible. But now adjust for inflation. After 40 years of about 3% inflation, that $3 million has the purchasing power of only about $1 million in today's terms. Meaning, your multi-millionaire future might only buy what $1 million buys today. Now let's change one thing. Instead of keeping contributions flat, you increase them by 3% every year, in line with raises and inflation. So your $500 a month today grows gradually as your career grows. By year 40, you're contributing around $1,600 to $1,700 a month. Not overnight. Just slowly over decades. In this case, your total contributions might reach about $450,000 to $500,000. But thanks to compounding at 11%, your portfolio could grow to around $5 to $6 million. Now adjust for inflation. That's about $2 million in today's purchasing power. Same market, same returns. Same discipline. But by scaling your contributions, you protected and expanded what your money can actually buy. This is the part most people miss. If your savings stay flat while your expenses rise, you're falling behind even while investing. But if your contributions rise with your income, you keep pace with inflation, save a consistent share of your lifestyle, and massively increase your long-term outcome. That's why it's often better to invest a percentage of your income, like 10 to 15% instead of a fixed dollar amount. It automatically adjusts as your career grows. No decisions, no willpower, just math. Now let's look at what this really means for your life. Remember, Scenario 1 ends with about $1 million in today's purchasing power. Scenario 2 ends with about $2 million. Using the simple 4% rule, with $1 million, you might generate about $40,000 a year. From $2 million, about $80,000 a year. That's the difference. Not in account balance, but in what your money can actually do for you. $40,000 a year might mean a modest lifestyle, careful budgeting, little room for surprises. $80,000 a year could mean comfort, travel, helping family, and real flexibility. Same investing, very different futures. Here's the truth. You can't retire on a number. You retire on what that number can buy. Groceries, housing, healthcare, experiences. Purchasing power is the real scorecard. And if you don't plan for inflation, your future lifestyle quietly shrinks. That's why scaling contributions isn't optional. It's how you defend your future. So the lesson is simple. Don't just invest. Grow your investing. Every raise, every promotion, every career step forward. Let your future self share in it. Because 40 years from now, the question won't be, how big is my account? It will be, what kind of life can this money give me? If this changed how you think about investing, follow for more simple money lessons. Your future purchasing power is compounding right now. Make sure it's growing with you.